Yeah, hi everyone. This is podcast talking with myself, and I'm Michi. You can call me Michi. And this is my first podcast, just like talking something happened with my life, some problems that I want to share with people in here. Even yeah, I know that even I don't expected someone listen to me, but I think this podcast was made for myself to just like a place that I feel safe to sharing my problems, sharing my own advice with myself. And today, yeah, I'm not in my good condition because I have a sore throat. Yeah, because the weather in Vietnam it just changed. Like in the morning, it's very hot, but till the afternoon is like yeah, it's like a little bit cold, I can say. And I'm very sensitive with the weather, so whatever time when weather change in my place, I can have some problem with my throat or with my I don't know, even with my eyes. Yeah. So recently I worry. Yeah, let's talk about like the things that I worry every day. I know that everyone they have like the things they worry about every day. Like it's just a little things that like overwhelm too much or it's like big thing that they need to make a decision. It affect their own future, their yeah, their future. And right now because I'm still a high school student, I'm in the last year of high school. And the thing I worry about every day is just like my grade, about my future, about what career that I can take, and it's just very like overwhelmed and stressed when every day you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what your future look like. And when I'm talking with someone, especially the people they much more older than me, they when they ask me the correct question like what you're viewing yourself, your future in the next 10 year or 5 year, I actually say I don't know. I even don't know my passion are, and it just it's just very hard for us. I don't know if everyone, but I think it's just very hard for our generation to actually know what passion is, what my career look like, because I don't have any specific interest. Um, it's just a little bit sad, stressed. I don't know, it's a little bit, but I think I can handle it. It just I worry. Someday it's a lot. I worry a lot about my future. Someday it's just a little because I do something like hang out with my friends or other people that make me feel better. But yeah, it just kept happening. I just kept thinking about it every day. So that's the problem of my life. Thinking about my future, or what my future look like, and what I can do in the future. And I want to share a little bit about my I don't know my plan. Yeah, my decision. At first, I want to study psychology because I think I want to know more about the human being and want to know more about how I'm thinking, how my brain work, and why some people they acting like this, why some people they can be like this, like that. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to be it's just because I want to learn more about the human, and I choose psychology. But I change. Yeah, I change because I am the type of person who get very affected, easily influenced by other people. So I sharing, I just sharing my plan, my decision with some friends, some close friends, and not with my parents. Yeah, and I sharing with my friend about I want to study psychology. That the major I want to study when I'm attend to the college to the university. Yeah, my friend just yeah, her reaction is just wow. So what you will do after you graduated from university? Yeah, her reaction is just like that, and that made me thinking. Yeah, what would I do after I graduate from university? I don't know. I don't see that plan yet. And after talking with my friends, watch some video about like psychology, about like the job market in the next 5 or 10 years. I always watch that kind of like video because I worry every day. And I change. I change because a lot of factor, because of external factor and also internal factor. And right now I changed to the international tour guide. Yeah, that because I'm I don't know because it's just I'm writing a lot about like I'm writing every day. I'm trying to journal every day, and I I think when I'm spending enough time with myself, writing something about my life, about anything happening, I I'm started to like learn a little bit about myself. So that's the reason why I'm writing a journal. Okay. I think I'm talking like too much and it's far from the topic that I want to share. The first, so right now I'm switched to the international tour guide. And and yeah, I don't know if it's a right decision or not, but that one problem that I worry about. I think our generation, it's just so hard for it to like find a job. I think it is because of the development of technology of the AI, but I think it's not the hopeless. If we have the passion, if we know what we're gonna do, and if we actually think that our life is not a hell, I can't say it's a hell, but they find the interest in our life in a little thing, and they want to keep like go ahead. I don't know. I think we'll we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And that one, okay, my English is not that good. I have a broken English, so sometimes I just like blank and I don't know how to say. So sorry if it's a little bit like interrupt for you, but that's one of my problems. Yeah. And hello everyone, I'm back. I think I will change this like this postcard to like broken English. Yeah, I know, but actually English is my second language. I just like try my best to talking and sharing my life in different language because I think that it's this make me feel a little bit easy and to showing and to yeah, it's just to showing my feeling, to talking about my life. When I'm talking in my own native language, I think it's a little bit hard for me to express myself because I think when we're talking in a different language, we have a different version of ourselves. For me, when I'm talking in Vietnamese, I think I'm a little bit like uh, I don't want to show anything related to my emotion or something like that. But when I'm talking in English, I feel like it's easy for me to like to express my feeling, and it's just that. So yeah, yesterday I just talking about one of the things that I feel worried about. It is my future, my career, my decision in the future that I think it will affect it with my life. Of course, I think it will. It will. I don't know how to express it, but that one thing that I worry about every day. And because today, because yesterday, I I don't feel very good to keep talking about like things that make me worry. So today I decided to like just yeah, just talking, just like do it again. And today I want to talk about the second thing that I worry about every day. Like it's just like the first one, but it's not like uh so often. I don't think about it too often, but I think somehow like it's very waste my energy whatever time I think about it. And the second thing that I feel, I think as a high school student, as a young adult, I think the second thing it is my insecurity. It is I think about my body, I think about the way I think about my body, I think about my appearance, and yeah, I think that's the things that I think about it. Sometimes I just like I can't stop myself thinking about it, and also about like the way I comparing myself with other people, especially my friends, people like even close to me. I think that a little bit annoying when whatever time when someone they achieve something, uh, I like yeah, of course it is my friend, and I love to share it with them. I love to showing how I'm proud of themselves, how I'm proud of my friends, and yeah, all kind of stuff. But a little bit like some part of myself, I still feel jealous of them, and I think that yeah, that thing that I see myself. Yeah, I just wake up. I just want to like share that I just wake up. I often take a nap after I finish all of the thing in my school because it's a little bit tired for me if I don't like take a short nap for about 1 hour. I don't think short naps is about 1 hour. Yeah, but I often sleep like after I finish my in all the thing in my school. And yeah, let's talk more about the second thing that I worry about. It is my insecurity about everything, about my life, about the way I'm comparing myself with other people's life. Okay, because right now I use my journal. Like yesterday I trying to write everything down in my journal, but in Vietnamese. So today I just trying to like reading it, but in English. I don't think I think I will try my best. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about like comparing myself to other people's life. So I think that the biggest reason why I feel insecurity because I get easy to compare myself to other people. Um, I notice about it, and of course, I'm doing something to like stop myself like doing that things often. For example, if I feel like I get easy comparing myself, I will like limit my time with social media because I think in this life, in this decade, people get very easy to like uh watching other people's life because we have social media, we have like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and we it's just so easy for us to like know more about other people's life because we can sharing, we can like watching. So it's just like it's just that. So as like many people in my same age like me, yeah, I use social media after I like attend to the high school in my first year of high school, and it just it's not that type of news for me, but I use social media like a lot since I'm in the first year of high school, and the problem started to appear at that time when I have more like I don't feel easy to make my friends, attending to the high school, and I think I don't know, I just feel
like very hard to make a new friends in the new environment. And at that time, I just want to forget about my own problems, and I like spending hour and hour on social media watching other people's life. And at that time, I started notice about it because whatever time when I feel bad or when I feel like, oh, I hate myself, something like that, I will finding a book. Yeah, I think reading a book is one of the ways to make me feel better. And I stopped using social media. I deleted all the social media I use in my phone, especially Facebook or Instagram, and TikTok. I think that's the three like social media platform that popular in my country, and I deleted it. But right now, in the last year of high school, I know that I can stop. It's just so hard to stop comparing myself to other people's life. But yeah, it's just so bad. Like, um, in this day, I have the problem with my sleep because I just like when I'm finish overthink my study at the night and I'm going to bed and I can't stop thinking about my future and comparing myself to other people. And the like friend in my high school, they're just so good and they have very good grade and they attend to a lot of competition and they they just try their best. It seems like they know what they want to do with their life, and I'm comparing myself to other people and with stuff like that. And it's also related to my grade. Yeah, that's thing in my school. And the other thing is like insecurity about my appearance, my face, my body, my style, all kind of stuff. I think that's the things I feel every day. It's not just about I mean last year of high school. It it's appeared it's very long time ago. And yeah, that the one thing I feel insecure about everything and it's just so hard to stop thinking about it. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, I try to read it like the things I write in my journal. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that the second thing. That the second thing I worry like often it is my insecurity with everything. Well, the next thing I want to talk about it is like the problem with my family. I think I think everyone have like one kind of a problem with the family. Even we have a different like problems happen in our family, but I think it's I think it affected like a lot on ourselves because when I would believe that people changing every every day, every time, every moment, especially like when we live in an environment that good for us, but it will like help us a lot. But if we live in an environment that affect like have the negative effect on us, maybe you live in a family that you you're being beaten all the time, or people just don't encourage you to like pursue your future or something like that. It's I think it's a fact on us, especially when we in the age that very easy to get hurt. I think as a young adult, I don't think that when uh we in the age of 17 to the 19 or 18, we become more strong. I think this time is a time I feel the most like vulnerable. I feel the most easy to get hurt because we still we just like the young adults. is like when we attend to the adult life, it's it's just like so hard to don't get hurt. So yeah, I would believe that when we live in some environment is affect most of our identity and character. And the third thing that I feel worry about is my family. I live in a extended family, and most of the time in my life, I don't spend a lot of time with my family. I have to say that because I have a grandparents and my parents they just like busy with work. So when I wake up, I just try my best to do my stuff. I trying to make my own meal and going to school, and then after that, uh, going back to home and do all my stuff alone, without my parent. My parent they just like don't often at our homes. Yeah. So it's so hard to share with them anything when I feel I struggle with my life. So I just try my best to get through it on my own. And it's not about like I live in an environment that my parents don't give me enough like time. Does not mean they don't love me. I know that they love me in the way they act. And like, yeah, I think in some situation, the lesson that they like I learn from them is not about like it's not like they actually sitting with me and talking with me and sharing with me. It's just like I learn to watching them. I learn like just through their action. So sometimes it's just very hard to actually sharing my feeling to them. I know. So I think that can be one problem. And especially, um, I think they like the kind of example that when I grow up, I will like, I never want to be my parent when I grow up. I never want to be like a dad or a mom that just like working and and even when they have time, they don't try to know more about their children and and yeah, and sometimes I get very jealous with like the video that I watch on YouTube, and but right now I just even YouTube, but I also trying to limit my time using YouTube because I still watch a lot of short video in that platforms. And yeah, sometimes I watch some video about other people life, especially their relationship with like the parents and with like the sibling. It's just so good and kind of jealous of them and comparing myself again, yeah, comparing myself to their life. So yeah, I think that like the like problems, like the thing that I also worry about my family. And yeah, I think it's just that the three things. First is my future. I think it's like yeah, it's kind of like the first one is I worry about my future. The second is I worry about like my life right now at the present. And the third one, I think the third one is also in the present and also in the future. I think people they just worry about things not happen to them, like most of it in the future, and they tend to forget about the moment at the present. So I don't think that's the best way to live, to a life. I think that just like I don't know how to express it, but yeah, it's just that I try my best to live in the present and to enjoy every moment of the present. And yeah, I think that's the end of this episode. And this is my first episode, and it is when I decided to, yeah, I want to share a little bit about like the reason why I decided to record everything like this, made a podcast, because after, okay, oh, sorry, before I think I like decide to record this kind of video or this kind of podcast, I try to like um recording myself talking in front of the camera, but because I well after that after I record it and I watch my face, the way I talk in front of the camera, I just feel so shy. I feel like why I look so different in the camera, and I feel like I don't want to show my face. So I think just trying to talk. So I decided to like yeah, just recording and like make a podcast. Yeah, and yeah, just the reason why I want to share my life in here and my thought is just because I want to do something that I feel like after like 5 year or 10 year when I look back, at least I'm trying to do something that I like, and at least I try to figure out myself. Um, yeah, it's just that. So yeah, thank you for you to listening and spending your time to listen to this podcast. And yeah, it's just that. And have a good day. That only thing I want to talk to you.